Great Pyramid of Khufu has a square base with a side length of about 230 meters. The four triangular faces of the pyramid are congruent, which means that two of the side lengths are the same while one of them is different, like this 230 meters. And isosceles, so two of the angles are the same while one of them is different. The altitude of each triangular face makes an angle of 52 degrees with the base. Find the measure of each base angle. Alright, so we can first off start with our given information, which is this right angle triangle in the middle of the prism. So you can draw it, so it's a right angle, and then we have the 52 degrees. And then since we have 230 meters of the base as a side length for the base, we can say that this is 115 since it's coming in halfway. So we'll just write that, 115. And then what we're noticing now is we can see that this side length of the 2D triangle within the prism, this actually makes up the height of the triangular face of the triangular prism. So we can use that in order to find this base angle, because like we can see here, let's just use the height. Once we know this height, we can make another 2D triangle of the triangular face, looking at it in the 2D model, in order to find the base angle. So let's try to do that. So we need to find x, and we have 52 degrees of a right angled triangle, so we can use SOHCAHTOA in our trigonometric properties, and then we also have this side length of 115 meters. So we can use cosine for this. So cosine 52 degrees is equal to 115 meters over x. And we can just do this two-step process for this. So times x is equal to 115. And then 115 divided by cosine 52 is equal to x. And this is going to give us about 186.79. Then it's just a 0 at the end, so this shouldn't really make a difference in our calculations. So once we have that, we have to be careful when plugging this number in, because let's just get the 2D model of the main triangular face now. Oops. Okay, so it's going to be 230 meters. Base angle is unknown for the moment. And now we found that 186, when, as you can see, is the height of the triangle. So let's just split it in half, because we can also see that there's a 90 degree here when we split it in half. So that'll, again, allow us to use SOHCAHTOA. So this is going to be 90 degrees. This is still base angle. And then again, we have 230. So since we divided the triangle in half, it's going to be 115. And this height is going to be 186.79. So now we can, again, use SOHCAHTOA. So we have opposite and adjacent. So that is going to be tangent. So tangent of theta is, well, theta is our base angle, is going to be 186.79 meters divided by 115 meters. And we have to do inverse of tangent to get our result. And theta is going to be 58 degrees rounding. And when you check the marking scheme, this is also correct.